Hi to all, welcome to my class number 8 of chapter 1 integers. In this class, I am going to discuss division of integers and properties of division of integers and exercise 1.4. You know 3 into 4 is equal to 12. Then 12 divided by 4, you will get 3. You know 5 into 8 is equal to 40. Then what will be 40 divided by 8? That you can write as 5. Here 3 into 4 is equal to 12. So 12 divided by 4 you are getting 3. Here 5 into 8 is equal to 40. Then 40 divided by 8 you are getting 5. Now what is negative 3 into 4? Since it is different sign, the product sign will be negative. So you will get negative 12 as answer. Now as in the first case, how can we change into division here? You can write negative 12 divided by 4 is equal to negative 3. What is negative 6 into 7? Yes, you are getting negative 42. Then what is negative 42 divided by 7? You will get negative 6. That means if a negative number divided by a positive number, that is negative 12 divided by positive number, answer sign also negative. Here also negative number divided by a positive number, the quotient sign you will get it as negative. That means when we divide numbers with a different sign, then the quotient sign also will be negative. So we write, when we divide a negative integer by a positive integer, we divide them as a whole numbers and put a minus sign before the quotient. Thus we get a negative integer. That is, a negative integer by a positive integer, the answer sign will be negative. Negative 5 into negative 7. Then the answer is positive 35. Then what about 35 divided by negative 7? The 35 divided by negative 7, you can write it as negative 5. What is negative 6 into negative 4? Yes, you are getting positive 24. Then how will you change into division? That is 24 divided by negative 4, you will get negative 6. Now check here. Here is a positive number, here is a negative number. So a positive integer divided by a negative integer, the quotient sign is negative. Here also positive divided by a negative, sign of the quotient is negative. So we can write, when we divide a positive integer by a negative integer, we first divide them as a whole numbers and then put a minus sign. Thus, we get a negative integer. That means a positive integer divided by a negative integer. Then also we get the sign of the quotient as negative integer. Negative. What is 8 into negative 6? Here it is positive, here it is negative. So different sign multiplication, the product sign will be negative. So you get negative 48. Now what is negative 48 divided by negative 6 then? 8 into negative 6, you are getting negative 48. Therefore negative 48 divided by negative 6, you will get 8 as answer. Tell me, what is 4 into negative 9? Yes, you are getting negative 36. If it is so, What is negative 36 divided by negative 9? Yes, you will get 4. Here, negative 36 minus 9 is equal to 4. Negative 48, sorry, negative 36 divided by negative 9 is equal to 4. Here, negative 48 divided by negative 6 is equal to 8. That means here you get a negative number divided by a negative number. The answer is positive. So, we can write, when we divide a negative integer by a negative integer, we first divide them as a whole numbers and then put a positive sign. That is, we get a positive integer. So, rule is like a multiplication only. When we multiply different sign, you are getting the product sign as negative. Here also, when we multiply different signs, the quotient also will be negative. Then when we multiply same sign, we are getting positive as a product. Here also, when we divide same numbers with the same sign, we are getting positive integer as the answer. Now, properties of division of integers. Now, what is negative 8 divided by 4? Yes, you are getting negative 2. Then what is 4 divided by negative 8? We divide 4 by 8 first. 4 by 8 you are getting 1 by 2. Then different sign means the answer quotient signs will be negative. So you are getting, that is 4 divided by negative 8, you are getting negative 1 by 2 as answer. Now check, here negative 8 divided by 4, you are getting negative 2. Here negative 8 is an integer, 4 is an integer, so negative 2 also an integer. But in the second case, 4 divided by negative 8, 4 is an integer, negative 8 is also an integer. What about negative 1 by 2? Is it an integer? No. So that means when we divide two, when we divide an integer by another integer, you need not get the quotient as an integer. So we can say integers are not closed under division. What is negative 10 divided by negative 2? Both are negative, so quotient will be positive. So you get positive 5 as answer. Now, what is negative 2 divided by negative 10? First you find out 2 by 10. Negative 2 divided by negative 10, you will get it as 1 by 5. This kind of division you will study later. But here, negative 10 divided by negative 2 and negative 2 divided by negative 10. Are you getting the same answer? No. So we can say negative 10 divided by negative 2 not equal to negative 2 divided by negative 10. That is, so we can say division is not commutative for integers. Now the same way we can say division is not associative for integers. What is 0 divided by 5? Is equal to 5? No. 0 divided by 5 is equal to 0. Or what is 0 divided by negative 10? Yes, that also 0. Or if you divide any integer, or if you divide 0 by any integer, you will get the quotient as 0. But what is 5 divided by 0? Is it 0? No. Is it 5? 5 also not. No. Then what is 5 divided by 0? This you cannot find out. So we can write 5 divided by 0 is not defined. Not only 5, if any integer divided by 0 we cannot find out. So we can say it is not defined. So we can write for any integer a divided by 0 is not defined, but 0 divided by a is equal to 0 for a not equal to 0. What is negative 10 divided by 1? Yes, you are getting negative 10. What is 28 divided by 1? Yes, is equal to 20. Or any integer divided by 1, you will get the same integer. So we can write any integer divided by 1 gives the same integer. Or in general, for any integer a divided by 1 is equal to a. Here is exercise 1.4 question number 1. Evaluate each of the following. Do find it out. Now look at question number E. That is 13 divided by negative 2 plus 1. First, we find out negative 2 plus 1. Negative 2 plus 1 is equal to negative 1. Different sign, subtract, bigger number sign, negative. So, negative 1. Now, you can write 13 divided by negative 2 plus 1. So, 13 divided by negative 2 plus 1 is equal to 13 divided by negative 2 plus 1 is equal to negative 1. So, different sign. So, find out 13 by 1. 13 by 1 is 13. So, the answer is negative 13. Similarly, here in the question G, negative 31 divided by negative 30 plus negative 1. Find out negative 30 plus negative 1. That is also negative 31. Then you divide. So, negative 31 divided by negative 31, you will get positive 1. Similarly, H and I, you do it. Here is the second question. Verify that a divided by b plus c not equal to a divided by b plus a divided by c for each of the following values of a, b and c. A is equal to 12, b is equal to negative 4, c is equal to 2. And a is equal to negative 10, b is equal to 1, c is equal to 1. Let us check the first question. Here, what is a divided by b plus c? In the first question, a is equal to 12, b is equal to negative 4, c is equal to 2. Substitute the values of a, b and c here. You get 12 divided by negative 4 plus 2. A is equal to 12, b is equal to negative 4, c is equal to 2 here. Now, negative 4 plus 2, you know it is negative 2. So, the next step we can write it as 12 divided by negative 2. Now, 12 is positive, 2 is negative. Different sign, so the quotient sign is negative. You know 12 divided by 2 is 6. So, the answer is negative 6. Now, what is a divided by b plus a divided by c? Substitute the values of a, b and c here too. This you can write as 12 divided by negative 4 plus 12 divided by 2. What is 12 divided by negative 4? 12 by 4 is equal to 3. So, different sign. This you can write it as negative 3 plus, now what is 12 divided by 2? Yes, it is 6. So, this is negative 3 plus 6. Now what is negative 3 plus 6? Is equal to 3. Now look, a divided by b plus c, you are getting negative 6. A divided by b plus a divided by c, you are getting 3. Are they equal? No. So we can conclude a divided by b plus c not equal to a divided by b plus a divided by c. In the same way, the second section B also you do it. Here is the third question, fill in the blanks. 369 divided by dash is equal to 369. To get the same number, you have to divide it by 1. Here, negative 75 divided by dash is equal to negative 1. To get 1, you have to divide it by negative 75. But to get negative 1, you have to divide it by 75. Similarly, try to do all the questions. Here is the question number 4. Write 5 pairs of integers a, b such that a divided by b is equal to negative 3. One such pair is 6, negative 2, because 6 divided by negative 2 is negative 3. Here, one number divided by another number, you have to get negative 3 as answer. Now take the number such that a number divided by another number, you get the answer 3. For example, 15 divided by 5, you are getting 3. Now to get negative 3, any one of this number you put negative. That is 15 divided by negative 5, you are getting 83 because different sign. Otherwise, negative 15 divided by 5 also you are getting 83. Similarly, you find it out 5 pairs of integers. The temperature at 12 noon was 10 degrees Celsius above 0. This is question number 5. If it decreases at the rate of 2 degrees Celsius per hour until midnight, at what time would temperature be 8 degrees Celsius below 0? What would be the temperature at midnight? This is the question. That means now the temperature is 10 degrees Celsius above 0. Now every hour it is decreasing. Decreasing 2 degrees Celsius means we can take it as negative 2. And what time would it be? Would the temperature be 8 degrees Celsius below 0? 8 degrees Celsius below 0, we can take it as negative 8. So from 10, how much hours it will take to reach negative 8? Let us take a number line for this. Now, temperature at 12 noon is equal to 10 degrees Celsius. Every 1 hour, it decreases 2 degrees Celsius. That is, after first 1 hour, it will reach in 8 degrees Celsius. Then again 2 degrees Celsius decrease means it reaches in 6. Again, it reaches in 4. Then next hour it reaches in 2. Now next it reaches in 0. Then negative 2. Then negative 4. Then negative 6. Then negative 8. So how many hours it took to reach negative 8? That is below 8 degrees Celsius below 0 is negative 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 hours it takes to reach negative 8. 8 degrees Celsius below 0. Now let us do it in another way. Now to reach negative 8 degrees Celsius, how many degrees Celsius it is reduced from 10 degrees Celsius? That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 up to 0. Then 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 and 18. That means 18 degrees Celsius it decreases from 10 to reach 8 degrees Celsius below 0. Here it decreases at the rate of 2 degrees Celsius per hour. That means 1 hour 2 degrees Celsius it is decreasing. So we can write time taken to decrease 2 degrees Celsius is equal to 1 hour. Then what about time taken to decrease 1 degree Celsius? So time taken to decrease 1 degree Celsius is equal to 1 by 2 hour. That is 2 degrees Celsius 1 hour. 1 degree Celsius means half an hour. Now we have seen 18 degrees Celsius it is decreased to reach negative 8. So let us find out the time taken to reach 18 degree Celsius. So time taken to decrease 18 degrees Celsius which is equal to half into 18, that is 9 hours. Here temperature 10 degrees Celsius at 12 noon. So it reduces 8 degrees Celsius at 1 p.m. At 2 p.m. it is 6, 3 p.m. 4, 4 p.m. 2 degrees Celsius, 5 p.m. 0 degree. Similarly 6, 7, 8. At 9 p.m. it will reach at negative 8 degree Celsius. Now this we can calculate it as total time taken is equal to 12 noon it started plus 9 hours. So we reach 21 hours. Now what is 21 hours? Yes, it is equal to 9 p.m. So we can conclude at 9 p.m. temperature be 80 degrees Celsius below 0. Now one more question is that what would be the temperature at midnight? Midnight means 12 p.m. 9 p.m. the temperature is 8 degrees Celsius below 0, that is negative 8 degree. So to reach 12 p.m. again how many hours are there? 3 hours are there. Per hour 2 degrees Celsius decreasing. So we can write temperature at midnight is equal to negative 8 degrees Celsius plus, that is from 9 o'clock negative 8 degrees Celsius. Now to reach it 12 p.m. 3 more hours are there. So 3 into negative 2 degree Celsius. That is negative 8 plus negative 6, that is negative 14 degree Celsius. That is the temperature at midnight. There are 2 more questions that you can do yourself. That is all for today's class. Have a nice day.